Good morning, everyone. Welcome to EDU 358. Today we're going to take a few minutes. We're going to move into this textbook for the next few weeks. It's Celic's day-by-day teaching ELLs in grades K through 6. And I'd like you to read Chapter 1 because what it does is it really talks about how to best set up a classroom. Now, in our public schools in New York State, there could be a lot of different options when you're an ELL teacher. You could push in, you could pull out. The best option, especially if you have emerging speakers, is a self-contained room. And that's really a dream come true because you get all your students and you get to design what you want. They're with you for most of the day. And this is what the chapter talks about. If you happen to have this type of setup in your teaching position, how would you group students? Where would you put a reading center? What other activities in the classroom would you have? So Celic talks about this, and especially on page, let's see, I believe, here we go. On page 4, she actually has, you can see this little classroom set up, might be blurry, and she has the desks grouped. This is what I want you to think about. Now, you've read a lot in the field, and we've talked a lot about classroom management and teaching, but when it really comes down to grouping our students, now this is COVID put aside. Right now, we understand that we're not grouping students, but hopefully by September, students will be back and they'll be in collaborative working groups, yada, yada, yada. What I would like you to do is, based on the model on page 4, is create your own classroom. You'll look for, I'll give you a list of students, and it's on Moodle. The students in your class, I think there's 12 or 13, and it gives their name, it gives their L1, and it gives their proficiency level. And how would you group them? Would you group them by similar L1s? Would you put the Chinese speakers with Chinese and Arabic speakers with Arabic? Would you group them by proficiency level? So would you put your most proficient speakers, which I think is maybe a Russian, an Arabic, and a Spanish speaker? Would you group those students together? Would you consider cultural diversity? Would you put, for example, a Muslim girl with a Mexican boy? Would you think about something like that? So these are ideas I'd like you to think about when you do your classroom. You'll have to find a large piece of paper and figure it out with paper and pencil after you read the textbook, and then you use my classroom details. And once you get it all figured out, scan it in, and I'm going to have you posted on Moodle, and we all get to look at them and comment on them. So that's your big activity today. So chapter 1's posted. Read chapter 1 after, have a little bit of fun creating your own classroom, and post it on the discussion board. All right, hope you're all well. We'll see you soon.